Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here, and welcome to another Ash Echoes video, and today we are going to talk about the first standard rate-up character, Laurel. That's right, when I first saw her design in the closed beta test, my goodness, I was blown away, and she was actually my first SSR in the closed beta, if I remember correctly, and definitely a very good unit at that. You can see a lot of people at release did try to reroll for her alongside, for example, our rate-up character in Sengyin, but is Laurel worth it? Well, long story short, absolutely yes. If you don't have her yet and you have your selector saved up and you have all of your core components done, then go for her. Okay, as a DPS and a tank, she just does it all. But let's talk about her. We'll break it down, and starting off with, of course, our own team builds, and we'll take a look at the tier list alongside the other team compositions later on as well. But for my personal account, you can see in this one, okay, I do run the double physical core of Luke plus Sengyin. You can check out my previous video, the Sengyin video, and to go over that. But I've got the Luke plus Sengyin build, as well as running the Freda as a support and CD reduction. And my tank is none other than Laurel. Okay, oh my gosh, she looks so good here. But yes, she is deserving of that spot, and she is not only the tank for the current summoner physical team that you'll see that is doing really well, but she is also the tank for the corrosion team while being able to deal corrosion damage and filling that bar. So in terms of team building, she's super flexible. You see her in the summoner's physical team, like I've said, and even in the wind team or any team that you need to slot in a tank that can also do good amounts of damage. There we go, you've got Laurel right here that will fit that role. And in terms of the tier list, she is deserving of course, that S tier rating. And even in the future, okay, look at that, in the CN ratings in the future, she is still worth it. She is still worth it. No, this is stay, okay, the image is not updated. There we go. She is still worth it sitting in the A tier, so not going to lose that much longevity. So the investment is definitely going to be fine. Now, in terms of their breakdown, so let's see what Pride1 has to say. So, functioning at 0 dupe, okay, she is able to enable a lot of the rest of your team by just being able to absorb damage in the front. So she is able to provide that defense capability, and also being on the offense because she can switch stance. That's right. If you take a look at your in-game Laurel and go to the combat skills, you'll see that she's actually able to switch variations, as they call it, because in the defensive variations she'll gain damage reduction, and in the attacking variations she's actually going to be able to do insane amounts of damage. So we can take a look at the detailed breakdown of the skill below. Okay, so in the defense mode, more likely to be targeted, gains a block gauge, and we talked about the damage reduction. And if the block gauge is not empty, then she takes 30% of the allied Echomancer's damage. So that is damage sharing, able to basically help out with the defensive aspect of the team. And it's very good to healers because it takes that pressure off as well. Now, in terms of the offensive mode, because you do have to switch this around, and during the attack mode, increases all allied Echomancer's attack damage by 20%, and she also deals more damage. So this is good. This is good because you have that flexibility, and the C skill is decent because I mean, it's unique, like they said here, because she cannot act. Okay, she cannot act, and she records the damage when she cannot act, and unleashes 30% of the total recorded damage as true damage. So it kind of is a burst that explodes on the enemy once that's done. Okay, and because of the passive and the fact that she has both damage share with the rest of the team while providing some damage reduction, she is able to fit in pretty much everything, right? Any team we've seen, not just the corrosion team, she can fit in there. So extremely tanky and good at breaking enemy shield when she's in the offensive mode, and also has a good investment even with a single copy. Now, you do have to do some manual play because AI does not know how to enable defensive mode, so you have to enable it yourself. Okay, so you have to micromanage that, and no barriers. But again, guys, for the team I'm running, my Luke is going to be able to provide some barriers for the rest of the team. So yeah, not bad at all. This is definitely one way to run this setup, the physical team, and I definitely love Laurel's job in there. So you can see, in terms of the skill upgrade priority, Prelude is going to be the priority. Now, team recommendations. This was the team I rerolled for on stream. The Laurel, Freda, Gina, Caroline, and Freda Corrosion combo, which I switched off of because the Luke plus Ascension combo is just, it's too fun. Okay, it's too fun. So, but you can run this full Corrosion combo, which is really, really good. And this is the Ice team as well. And yeah, there's so many variations. Even if it's not these characters, you can just slot Laurel in while you're looking for a main tank in the future, or either if you haven't pulled her already, that's a-okay, because she, with some manual play, switching between the defensive stat mode or the offensive mode, she is able to gonna keep your team alive by those damage sharing, especially if you got a healer that is making the damage sharing capability even more efficient. Okay, so all in all, I definitely think she is 100% worth it. And these two characters, Laurel plus Freda, because it's so widely available to every single account, the Freda through the 99-cent pack and a Laurel through a selector, that the defense plus sustain capability allows you to just go whatever you want to build for the rest two damage dealers, the two cores, and yeah, that's pretty much all you need for your team. So 100% Laurel, definitely a worthwhile pickup for your selector if you haven't already, or just pulling for her on her Radar banner. But personally, I would save my resources to pull on the Radar banner, because these characters are harder to come by, in my honest opinion. So she's worth it, but should you pull for her the standard one? Probably not, unless you have some extra tickets you can use, but otherwise pick her up from the selector, or if you're re-rolling, that's fine as well. But yeah, overall, very happy with my team, the current physical team with Laurel as well as Freda, as the two really amazing supporting survival cast to supplement my dual DPS core of Luke plus singing. So let me know your thoughts, and if you got copies of Laurel, because I think everyone has Laurel for some reason. Okay, I keep seeing people saying that, oh, I got Laurel. So maybe her rate is just higher than the rest of the characters, but hey, that's a good thing. That is a good thing. So thank you very much once again for watching this video, and it's TimaeuSS here, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye now.